So when he would be pulling up to the doctor's office, I would call him.
Yeah.
Or when he just said, hey baby, what you doing? And I already knew where he was at.
Yeah.
Hey, what you doing? He's like, I just left the doctor. I'm at ShopRite picking up my meds. But in actuality, he just pulled up to the doctor. And during the time that I had that tracker on his car, he never told me where he was. Ever.
Yeah, never told
Is
you straight.
that normal?
That's not.
Okay.
Well,
all right.
yeah, fellas do that, but I ain't trying to put them, you know what I mean?
Well, you know, I can't. I believe in transparency.
Yes.
I believe in respect. And I believe in integrity. Do you know what integrity is?
Yes.
Being who you are, whether I'm standing in front of you or not.
No, that's right. That's right.
So, what happened to that? You know? So,
go on.
I wrote this book. I detailed a lot of things, and I left out a lot of things. But my book could have been real thick.
Like that?
Yeah.
There's a lot more.
But, you know, there were things I didn't write in it because I do have a son.
Yeah.
And just out of respect. And certain things that, you know, my own integrity.
Like that? Like
you know?
Yeah, you can't make him. Yeah, you can.
Just right.
So you
but
do,
he is proud of me. My son is proud of me.
And
but,
you do have sort of a thick skin because you bounce that out of your way. You be like, you remember it though. You remember that swing, but you just get it out your way. You know what I mean?
That set me free. This book set me free. Yeah, because now if you ask me anything, I'll be like, oh yeah, it happened, and this happened, and this happened, and it feels good it feels good that I've released it. Yeah. You can't hold any of that over my head. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. I also did some poetry in there, just maybe like 4 or 5.
You want to do one for them?
I don't mind.
Just one verse before I wanted to ask you.
I'm gonna do my favorite one.
I wanted to ask you, do you still talk with him to this day or no?
He texted me today.
He did?
And let me know that he just got out the program.
Oh, okay.
But God bless him. And I want to say this, you know, to everybody that, because, you know, a lot of people, my close friends, have asked me intimate conversations.
Yeah.
And they'll say to me, you know, you still love him?
Yeah, because I know you do. You
and me?
Yeah.
How do you reverse
I know,
what
that's
you feel?
what I'm saying. Yeah,
like
you can't.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, I will always love him.
That's right, and that's fair.
But I know that I love me more.
Are you going back to him?
I wish I could.
You wish you can't?
No.
What's the barrier to stopping you from going back to him? It's a small barrier. It's either a barrier or no barrier. What in you? Because you don't know. You know what I mean? We never know. We don't know how.
What is stopping me from being with him?
Yeah.
You know, when somebody gives you your very best, you always know it, right?
That's right.
And when somebody gives you their very worst, you always know that
That's
too.
right.
I already know his worst.
You do, don't you?
You already done let it all out. Why would I even entertain
But you know
that?
his best too?
He knows my best. That's
I know.
why he wants
me back. But do you know his best though?
It was all a facade.
Oh, okay.
He's a narcissist.
Okay.
He's let me just tell you this. His what do you call that? Not impersonator, but
yeah, almost like an impersonation. Like it's like faking. Like
it lasted longer than the average person.
Yeah. Because it's the facade gonna play out.
It lasted longer than the average person. He was really good at it.
Yeah.
But you can't pretend to be with who you're not for a long time. Eventually, your true self will come up. But see, since I'm a love person,
that's right.
He told me. He said, "I will." He's like, if I could erase everything I did, and I know he means it.
He means it.
I know he means it.
Yeah.
He was like, I try not to go to places where I know where you may be, because if I ever see you with somebody else, you're gonna destroy me.
Yeah, that shit gonna kill him.
He told me that
himself. I know.
And he says, you know, he's like, no one, not to this day, has ever treated me the way you treated me.
Yeah, he can't find that.
Yeah.
Yep, he can't find that. You know what I mean?
And you know, I'm so flawed.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
I'm not sitting up here saying
perfect. I know
that
you're saying you perfect or whatever.
Not by no means, because I'm very flawed. But I'm gonna tell you this,
Yeah.
and this is the God's honest truth.
Straight up.
When I met him, I told him, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm a very, very possessive person. What's mine is mine.
Yeah.
If you can't deal with that,
Yes.
you know, let me know now,
Yes.
because I love hard.
That's right.
But guess what? I'm all yours.
That's right. Yeah.
Can't
that's
nobody,
right.
ain't no man gonna sit next to me and be like, hey, you know, can I get your number, because he ain't gonna even get that little window of opportunity to even muster those words to me.
That's right.
Because my respect is whether he's standing there with me or not. But he knows that now.
That's right.
It's too late.
He might have been knew it though. He might have been knew that.
He took it for granted.
Yeah, he just took it for granted. But he been knew it. Sometimes some people been know it, but.
And you know, he was like, Edna, you can't find it in your heart to forgive me. Stop acting like that.
I don't because I can hear it. Because when you said to find it in your heart.
You can't find it in your heart to forgive me.
Yeah.
We can't start over. You can't allow me to right my wrong.
Yeah, that's right. Go. Yeah, my man going in. He was going in. Yeah.
He's like, and I said, no, I can't. You know. But you know, I'll be honest with you. I wish I could.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah,
you know
my boy, I'm sorry, too, my boy, my people, he says, if you need any extras, you know what I mean?
Who's your boy?
His name is Winston McFarland.
Winston McFarland.
He says if you need any extras, it's all good for your portfolio if you guys
I do need a couple extras. That's what, didn't I first say to you that I needed, you'll be able to choose from?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, give him a place. Give him a place, or you can contact.
My phone number is 609. Just don't call me.
You ain't gotta give him your number. Give
Everybody knows my number.
Give him your Facebook and give him your Instagram.
Edna Roman. And listen, my phone number is public.
Okay, but I'm saying I know you, but I'm on here. I just you crazy.
Feel a little bit
yeah, because I'm like is he crazy? Yeah, but or you could come down to where's the practice site? Where's
the practice site? Oh yeah, you know what? That'll be good if you show up tomorrow. It's at Westminster Church on Greenwood Avenue. What's the number of the address? I think it's 1140. Westminster Church is right before Olden Avenue.
Yes. 6
to 8 tomorrow. Just show up. Ask for me.
On Greenwood. It's on Greenwood Avenue, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right before you get on Olden.
Yes.
So Westminster Church, 1140 Greenwood Avenue. And we'll be there from 6 to 8 tomorrow. So yes, I do need extras.
Dope.
Thank you. Hallelujah.
Dope. Bring that for them.
Yeah. Thank you so much for offering. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Let's get back a little bit into this.
Yes. So.
Okay, but he said, hold on. He said, because it's personal now. You going personal, telling. He said, yeah, you can't find it in your heart. Yeah, you can't find it in your heart.
Did you tell someone that? Because you really relate to that.
I just know that move.
Give me that bell.
Yeah, ring that bell. Ring that bell. Yeah, could you find it?
He did say that to me. Everything that I'm telling you is true.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but he did say that to me. And then the day after I said that to him, he said, he texted me. He was like, you crushed me because I know you really meant that.
Yeah.
But, you know, after you love someone and you really try, you know.
Yeah, I can't read it out loud, though.
Where you at?
I was, no, I don't want to, not that part.
You can read some. Tell me where you at.
All right, well, I'm going to just randomly pick something.
Well, I randomly pick pages.
Yeah, do your thing. Do something. Let me see. Could you read a few? Because I want you to do one of your poetry verses before we be out. I want you to do.
All right. Pick whatever you want. You read it. I think randomly.
Yeah, it was one of them. This part that says.
That's my favorite one. So I'm glad you turned it there. I'll be reading that.
But I didn't want to really speak it out loud. Said he smokes crack and tricks too. Here we go. This is what I was reading. I don't know why. It just popped into that. That's why I didn't want to read it.
Oh man, I don't want you to read that. That's like the dead giveaway. Wait.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Oh wait, hold on. I am gonna read this.
You gonna read that part?
Yes, I am.
Right,
because this is real. This is true.
All right.
Listen,
let me turn this off.
I also worked at Family Guidance Center on Edgewood Avenue, and I'm gonna just give you the little scenario. A young lady came in. She was a Spanish girl. She came in. She was about 4'11", cute little body, little, you know. She was like dark skinned, really pretty, but she was on crack. And her movements, and you know, and I had a picture of he and I on my desk, and I was doing her paperwork, you know, getting her situated, and she comes and she leans on my desk, and she's looking at the pictures that I have on my desk, and she goes, "That's your man, that's your man right there," and this is what happened. Okay, so I remember one day when I was working in an administrative capacity on Edgewood Avenue, a Latina woman came in. She was dark-skinned, short, pretty, very rough around the edges, but she was friendly and forward. While I was gathering her paperwork, she was looking at the pictures on my desk. That's a nice-ass picture right there, she said, pointing specifically to a picture of he and I together. Y'all look nice. That's your man, she asked. Yes, thank you, I responded. She was amused. He is? That's your man? Well, let me tell you something. I'm a whore. I smoke crack.
She said it straight off like...
Listen.
All right, go in.
Okay? I smoke crack, and I suck to support my habit. That's what I do. And I just want to let you know that he tried picking me up. As a matter of fact, I didn't go with him because I was waiting on my regular customer. Listen, I have no reason to lie to you. I don't know you, and you don't know me. This was no more than 2 weeks ago. I see him all the time. He tricks and he smokes cracks too. Oh, I'm sorry to tell you because your whole face just changed, she said mockingly. Because she was like,
Yeah,
your
like
whole
that.
face changed, girl, you know?
Yeah.
I said, oh, no, I'm okay, she said. I said, hiding my true feelings. Nah, I could tell it bothered you, she snickered. I see you the type that loves and shit, you know? These men's out here ain't shit. But believe me, I don't forget a face. I know that's the MF that tried picking me up.
Wow.
I keeps it real. I'm not proud of it, but that's what I do. Don't look so surprised, girl. She went on to describe the car that he owns and the color. She wasn't lying. I believed her. You know how pathological liars behave when you confront them about their behavior? I do. He'd speak louder and talk and overtalk me. I couldn't get a word in. Of course he denied everything. Why would he tell the truth? But I knew. Hell, everyone knew. Okay?
Yeah, that's a part of it right there. So,
and that's real.
You know what I mean? And that's a real that's a real
Winston,
part.
me and you,
I didn't
be
mean
friends.
yeah, you already, you know what I mean? You guys gotta check the book out. You wanna read another verse or spit the poem?
Okay, yeah, I can do the poem.
I wanted to do a poem.
Do any one of you want to hear something else? Y'all want to hear a little bit more about the book? I can do that, and I can read a poem.
Yeah, give him another verse. Give him another verse.
Give him another.
Yeah, another verse.
Okay, well, you know, I do have a little something here.
You know what I mean? Do your thing, and then we're gonna read the poem.
All right. So. All right. All right. His behavior was pathological, and I was not equipped to deal with any of it. Trauma is real. You will never understand how real it is until you've lived it. I had dealt with him as long as I could, not fully comprehending what it was that I was up against until fully engrossed. Then I ran, not only for my sanity, but for my life. The cycles of trauma and dysfunction can be generational. It is familiar to all of us, and the cycle of familiarity is apparent to most. Addiction is something that is not foreign to me, but learning that he was an addict was not immediately apparent. It hadn't changed the way I felt about him. I could see him struggling, but I was unsure of his battle. The constant mood swings were slowly revealing a pattern which eventually woke me up. So.
Yeah, you got a lot. But I mean, it's not that thick. I wish you would have wrote it thicker so we could.
I'm telling
you. didn't want to beat it up, or you wanted to separate the
When I first started writing it, I cried a lot.
Oh, okay.
You know, when I first started writing it, I would just go to bed for a minute and cry. And I wouldn't write for another 3 days until, you know, I kind of surpassed that moment, and I would pray on it, and I would go back and write. So by the time I got done with this, I was ready to throw it out the window. I was like
that? No.
You know, I was like, I'm so done. You know?
Yeah, but you got it out though.
I did, and I'm grateful.
That's right. So, you know, I'm reading the part right now, but I ain't gonna say it. I'm not gonna read it out loud. No. I wanna...
Well, anyway, the book is available on Amazon.
That's right.
It's called My Life with an Addict, and it's available on Amazon.com.
That's right.
My second book is also available. It's called Inspired by Jeremy. It is also on Amazon.com.
That's right.
But I'm gonna read you something.
Both by Edna Roman.
Thank you, Winston.
Scott Lark, what's good? Yeah.
So, okay, so this is what I'd rather do, because once you leave a relationship, for me, this relationship, because it was abusive, because it was really, really hard on my soul and on my person, I really, really, really did a lot of things to take care of myself. Right. I would stay home a lot. I would read a lot. I take bubble baths. I could stay home all day, not turn the TV on, not turn the radio on. I was just with myself. And I really did a lot of healing, you know.
Yes.
And so when I wrote this book, there was my sister just said, you know, why don't you throw a little bit of poetry in there? You
do this.
I was like, all right. So I literally wrote all the 4 poems that are in here in 20 minutes.
Do a verse for them. Let's see. So
this one is called What I'd Rather Do. Yeah. I'd rather slip off my shoes. I'd rather sip my tea. I'd rather not turn on the TV. I'd rather turn off my phone. I'd rather a bubble bath. I'd rather my warm, cozy bed. I'd rather sit in silence for a moment, maybe longer. I'd rather be with me.
That's right.
And so when you learn to be by yourself and embrace your solitude, it's a beautiful thing.
Yes, that's right. It's a peace of mind. So you're just getting a peace of mind.
Yeah.
And you regaining your, you know what I mean?
You know, now I wonder if I could ever, it'll take a really special man to be with me. Me to be with, yeah. I mean, a comfortable man who's good in his own skin, who can allow me to be myself and respect me and what I do.
That's right.
Okay? That is so important to me. I didn't think of things like that before.
How about somebody, but you might bump into somebody who's cramping your style.
In what way?
Like, just like tightening up on you. You ain't, because you're a free girl, so you're not like really like I'm seeing a lot of that, like people cramping. They cramp. You know,
I don't know what you mean by that.
All right, cramping the style, like
cramping my style. I mean,
cramping your life, like
I just lived that.
Yeah,
I just lived that.
Yeah,
I just lived it. So no, that's not allowed. Okay. I mean,
she said it's not allowed.
No, that's not allowed.
Yeah, you can't let
Listen,
it be allowed.
You think men don't approach me? Men approach me regularly.
Of course, yes.
And you know what I say? Oh, what's up, mommy? You know that crap.
Yeah. Well, what do you fall for? Because you fall for something.
I fall for a man who has a little humor.
Yeah.
Who has intellectual conversation.
Yes.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And I'm a very mushy, affectionate person.
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
Wow.
Like, I'm mushy, affectionate, and I would love to do all that you love to do.
Yes.
But I want you to love what I love to do.
Yeah,
like,
that's cool.
Give me
Yeah,
that
let me bring
respect.
That. Yeah, let me bring that. Yeah.
You know, like, you know what? That. Today, you know, he's playing his baseball game. We're gonna go to the field. I'm gonna watch him. I'm gonna go, you know, be the cheerleader for my man. You know what I'm saying?
You'll
Next
do
week,
all
I'm
that.
going to a poetry session, baby. It's gonna be real low key.
That's right.
Because I like to do really low key stuff. But I have my happy moments when I want to do live things
too.
You know?
Yeah, that's right.
So, you know how hard it is? I'm going to tell you what happened.
Mm-hmm.
You know how hard it is to go somewhere, because I used to party with him and we had a ball.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And then when we would get home, okay, we get in the car. We just had a ball. I had the bomb time.
Yes.
We had a, you know, we partied. We had a great time.
I'm listening.
I get in the car with him and he'll be like, I saw you looking at that guy.
Yeah.
I saw you looking at that guy. Would you like him?
A lot of dudes do that, though. A lot of dudes do that. A lot of dudes.
And then guess what? So the next time we went to a party, I would start looking down because I didn't want him to think I was. And then I started just.
That's cramping your style.
I can't deal.
That's what I'm telling you.
Give me respect. I'll give you respect. I'll respect you whether you're standing in front of me or 100,000 miles away from me. If I love you,
that's
it's
right.
Respect.
That's right. That's what I'm into. That's what I love. Let me ring for you, honey.
Hey, Carmen Roman.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Awesome. Read. Get the book. I know Carmen. That's my cousin, Carmen Roman.
Hey, Carmen.
You know Carmen?
I don't know her, but I might.
Okay.
She on here.
That's my cousin, Carmen Roman.
You know what I mean? Maybe. So we towards the end because we've been on for an hour.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Feels like
we
I
have.
Just
yeah, you know what I mean? But I'm going to ask you, can you sign the book? And maybe can I get a hug while we on...
You know you can.
Yeah, I can't get. That's my girl. Yeah. All right. So I want her to sign this. You guys look out for this book right here. Check out the play inspired by Jeremy. Look out for My Life with an Addict. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Edna E. Roman. Hold on, and another thing. What's E?
Is my middle name.
I know we want to know.
Elise.
All right,
my name is Edna Elise Roman. I'm transparent.
Yeah, baby. I know. Okay? Yes.
Ask me when my birthday is. Y'all know.
She gonna tell you everything. That's what I'm like. No, you can't do that.
So, this book, My Life with an Addict, is on Amazon.com. My play is October 5th. It's at the New Jersey State Museum, October 5th. Purchase my tickets. Call me. Hit me up on my Facebook.
That's right.
My number is Yes, hit Winston up.
Yeah.
He'll call me and let me know that
That's
we
right.
need tickets, and I'll be there. I'll bring them here, whatever you want to do. And this book has now been transferred. It's a book now. This play is a book now. It is also on Amazon. It's called Inspired by Jeremy.
Yeah.
And they will be on sale at the play. Now, what I'm doing at the play is I'm selling both of my books. If you buy it on Amazon, if you buy both of them together, they'll be 30 because they're 15 a piece.
Yeah.
But if you purchase them at the play, I'm going to do 2 for $25.
That's lovely.
So that you can support and won't hurt your pocket. So it'd be good if you bought your ticket now to my play so that you could then purchase the book the day of the play. It doesn't hurt your pocket. You're going to spread out, the